Hi Soul Tribe, this is Mystica Mysticsia and I'm here to do a twin flame future love reading for the collective. So this is a pick a card reading. We will do pile selection following the prayer. Dear God, Jesus Christ, spirit guides, archangels and ancestors, please may you come forth now and deliver messages in relation to the collective energies, pile 1, 2 and 3. What sort of twin flame connection that they have coming in for their future, and what will that look like for them. May you please deliver these messages accurately and as intended and in a way that we can comprehend and understand them easily, please. May you please surround us with your divine love, healing energy and protection, and may this reading be led by Holy Spirit, divine Holy Spirit, that makes these messages possible and that makes this reading possible. We give thanks for the great Holy Spirit. In Jesus' name, Ashe. Okay, we will now do the pile selection. Pile 1, you have the Thunder Rock. Pile 2, you have the Love Heart, which is also a bit like a Thunder Rock. And pile 3, you have the Amethyst Snail. Alright, let's begin with pile 1. If you are here, it is because you have chosen pile 1 with the Thunder Egg. So I'm getting you're a bit of a hard nut to crack. I'm getting that you have a tough exterior, but it's like you've got treasure on the inside, and people don't realize that about you. It's generally when they've lost you that they realize, oh my God, they were a good one like that. What did I fumble? Like, people fumble you a lot because they mistake you for this exterior and they don't realize what you got going on the inside. You got a party going on in there, a disco, you know. And I'm also getting that you are like a mirror image at people. You reflect back their energy at people, and this isn't also always a good thing. Sometimes it messes with your vibe because their vibe's off, and then they get that back, and then they get out of place and things escalate from there. So with that, it's just good to remain grounded, always stay calm, always keep your inner place, your inner space, your happy, clear, cleansed, and safe place that you can retreat back to, okay? This is your safe place. That's one problem I'm getting, is you let too many people have this part of you. You're starting to learn, but you've been through a few battles, but you're letting too many people get the best of you, and they haven't earned that yet. People have got to earn their right to get the best of you. You got the Voyager's journey. So I'm getting your twin flame that is coming in for your future, or that may already be in your life, is somebody who's going on a journey with you. So with that journey, it's like you guys may get married and have a family together. You guys might literally travel together. You guys might be in your older years than me and you grow old together. There's some kind of journey that you guys have agreed to go on together that is coming in for you. Now, I'm going to get 6 cards. Getting 6 cards, please, Spirit. So we just got oh no, 7 cards. I want 7 cards according to this spread. 5. 6 and 7. And we've done like an energetic signature there with the way we've laid those out. I'll make sure you can see each card. Okay, so number 1, your current feelings, attitudes, and expectations about love. You've got the World, and I feel like you've been at the end of a cycle, a closing of a cycle. And I feel like this is something that you've put good love, intent, and energy into. I don't know what this is. You might it might be that you've retired. It might be that you've left working for other employers and started your own business. There's some sort of cycle that you've ended and you're feeling pretty good about yourself right now. And this is how you're feeling about love too. I'm getting you're a pretty casual person, you know, but you're also a person that needs love and nurturing. Like, you need people to add value to the connection. You need to not overgive of yourself, because see that I'm getting like flower petals, and with these flower petals I'm getting like without being watered, without being sat in not like without being sat in the sun, but with a little bit of shade and looked after, you're going to lose your petals, you know. So just be mindful to take care of yourself. I'm getting that maybe you've worked yourself to a place, if this is a career related thing that you're coming to a close in. I'm getting you've worked really hard to get where you're at, and now is the time not to keep wearing yourself out. You've got to look after yourself and, you know, prioritize self-love. You deserve a break after all the hard work you've done by not working so hard. So the Three of Wands, this is fears that you have about love that you need to let go of. So one thing I'm getting is that you tend to look ahead, and rather than being focused on what's in the here and the now, you're too busy worrying about the future, looking forward. And I'm also getting that you are very, very confident, but Spirit's reminding you to be humble, because there is a lot of room for you to grow. And foresight is a beautiful, beautiful thing. It's something you've got. Like, if you get your intuition telling you that some plan you've got's not going to go the right way, you envision it's something going wrong, that's your intuition telling you what's right. You know, you can trust your foresight instinct. And like the surfer, you know, you've got to remain balanced. That's part of your job. That's part of living here in this realm, I guess, is we need to balance and ground our energy so that we are at one with being in this body at this point in time, doing what we're doing precisely where Spirit intends for us to be doing what we're doing. So, number 3 is current external influences on your love life that you need to notice. There's some kind of King of Wands energy in your field. So if this is a person that you have like an on again, off again thing with, because it's not really relationship material, you need to move out with the old, in with the new. There won't be any room for the new to come in if you have this lingering around. It'd be like having somebody's dirty laundry stinking up the place while you're manifesting a new love. So like, let's look at this person. King of Wands is like, in reverse, is like they're vicious. They are very self-centered. They're impulsive, so they jump in and do things without thinking, and then things go wrong. And they're demanding, and you've got this person in your life crowding it out while you could be clearing it out and making room for this Chariot energy that's coming in. Because if the love of your life turns up and you're still entertaining old whoever lover boy is over here, you're going to be thinking, I should have made room for my new love. Anyway, the Chariot. With this Chariot, this is the situation that will bring you together. So something that you're moving towards, something that they're moving towards. It could be a family celebration. It could be a business trip. It could be where you go on holiday with your family this year. Something about where you are both traveling to a destination. And I'm getting like Hawaiian flower vibes, grass skirt vibes almost, drinking out of coconuts with the straws and the umbrellas vibes inside of a, I don't know, little bar, restaurant, island resort type of place. That's one of the things that I'm getting there. Like, it could be something similar to that that's just local, or it could be something you go to as part of a holiday or something that you're on. But this Chariot is coming in fast. This is sort of lots of air energy, like Five of Swords, Page of Swords, and I'm getting like this is sort of sweep you off your feet energy. But the Page of Swords, what will you learn from one another? I'm getting that you guys are going to be both very witty. The banter's going to be great. You're going to love chatting together. Coming home from work, it'll be like gossiping with one of your girlfriends if it's your man, or, you know, that's how you're going to feel. Even if you're a man, you're gossiping with the girls about whatever went down at work today or whatever. There's going to be some like really great communication between you guys. And you're going to find out a lot of new information that you didn't know before just by hanging out together. The Five of Swords is the bond between you. So I'm getting that you two actually have a bit of a angry relationship. It might even be that you like that sort of just start a fight so you can have make-up sex or something along those lines. I'm getting that you guys enjoy arguing. And yes, you do bully each other and stress each other out. And there's a lot of conflict and arguments between you both. But it kind of turns you on. You guys like it. I mean, it's not my thing. I'm not judging, but it's like you guys love it. And then you have the Queen of Cups. This is what's going to happen within the next 3 months. So if this person is not in your life already, just know that you are making room for them, not just space-wise by sweeping people out of your life that no longer add value to it, but you are working on your inner traits, such as how to be compassionate and how to be more warm, which are both useful traits to have in a relationship. Healer, you're intuitive, you're getting in this energy. This is the energy that Spirit's asking you to embody. You're a supporter, and you're someone who heals others. Your presence heals people. I'm getting like you're a very calming presence, like no matter what the situation is at work or family disaster or whatever, just people, oh, good, you're here. Thank goodness you're here. You're one of those people, like just your face makes the situation better for others who need reassurance when they're having a hard time. And yeah, you don't necessarily want to be that person. That's not who you have strived to be or anything. It's just who you are. And it's not something you've always slipped into comfortably wearing that, if that makes sense, this Queen of Cups energy. So Spirit is asking you to embody this Queen of Cups energy, to be emotionally aware of what your feelings are, why you have those feelings. Like one day you might be feeling sad. Normally you wouldn't question it. You'd just mope around for the day just cause. But you become more emotionally intelligent when you ask yourself the question, what am I feeling? I don't feel 100%. Why am I feeling this way? Because most people in this world are running around with all sorts of feelings inside that they're not acknowledging, and they don't know why they feel the way that they feel. This Queen of Cups energy is something that is going to help you sync all that up, understanding what it is that you feel, how you feel, giving yourself time to express your emotions, giving yourself the same kind of patience and understanding that you would give a partner, because I'm getting that you have been hard on yourself in this life. You have been hard on yourself, but Spirit wants you to embody this beautiful, compassionate trait, just like the rest. Like he wants you to embody these compassionate traits towards yourself, just like you have those traits towards the rest of us. But that is what I have for you. I do hope these messages have resonated. I have been a bit busy working on my book, The Apostate X Part 1, When the Trumpets Blow, trying to promote it and stuff. Who would have thought books would be so hard to get out there to potential readers? But never mind. I'll figure it out. And I've got some friends in the background who are helping me, who I'm most grateful for. But yeah, if you guys found that these messages resonated, type 1550 in the comments and place in there, I claim this energy and love. Just to let the universe know that you are ready to receive this new connection, this new highlight. This person's going to be like a highlight. It's like your life's great now and you didn't think it could get better, but this person's going to be like the disco ball on the ceiling for your life. It's going to brighten it up. You're going to have that mirror relationship where you mirror each other. So that's where that patience, kindness, understanding comes in. Now you've got connection. Love is the bridge connecting souls. Cherish those connections. See, God is love. We are made in God's image. We are love. What are our souls made of? Love and light. And then love is the bridge connecting our souls to one another. Perhaps if there's no love in humanity's heart at times, this would be God's love, which I love. Twin flame, trust the magnetic pull of your twin flame. It will guide you towards them. So how will you know if this person is your person? You're going to notice it straight away. A twin flame awakening, that sounds so magical, doesn't it? It's really not. It's more like a brick in the face. That's my journey of it. I don't know if that's everybody's experience. So sorry if I'm putting a Debbie Downer on other people's. I did not intend for that. But a twin flame experience, you can feel that person in your orbit. It's like you have there's a gravitational pull. Da-dunk. It's like Jupiter or Saturn, some big ass planet just came and took over the gravity suddenly like that. Falling fast. Love happens quickly, but don't lose yourself in the process. Especially when it comes to people pleasing, doing things to impress your significant other. Yes, that's fine, but you have put yourself at a detriment behind everybody else in your life for your whole life, is what I'm getting. And for once, don't force yourself to sit through a movie you don't like. It doesn't mean that your significant other, your twin flame, your soulmate does not get to watch it. You can let them watch it. But if you don't like a movie, don't sit there and force yourself to watch it just because they like it. Don't pretend to like something because they like it. Start to branch out. Have your own interests. Cherish those things. Don't lose yourself into it has to be all about them and what they want to do, because, we put ourselves through some pretty crappy things when we first start relationships with people where we're trying to make them interested, or we're trying to keep them interested, and we're doing a whole heap of shit that they like doing that we really don't find fun at all, and vice versa. Maybe people should be more honest with each other in the beginning. Maybe things like that are a sign that things aren't working out for a great connection if it were to be like that. Anyway, that is what I have for you. If you'd like a personal read with me, I'm doing a special this week. I'm doing like $15 half-hour tarot reads, and I'm doing these with whatever questions and whatever it is that you want to ask and inquire about, or your past, present, futures, anything along those lines is fine. And I'm doing these for $15 through my PayPal over the next week, while I'm also promoting my book, which is free, The Apostate X Part 1 with the Trumpets Blow, which is available through Amazon and Kindle. This is free tomorrow and the next day, the 14th and 15th of May, if anybody was interested with that. But while I'm being generous and doing a free book promotion for people, I will put the link in the comments too, by the way, but or in the description of this video. But while I'm being generous doing that, why not do $15 half-hour tarot reads this week? And I'm taking, you know, a fair few bookings, because I was planning on just smashing them out and giving you guys the direct, straight to the point, upfront answers that you guys come to know, love, and expect of me. All right, guys, that is the end of pile 1. Let's do pile 2. Hello, pile 2. You are here because you have chosen the beautiful rose-colored Thunder Egg Love Heart. It's got a bit of incense dust in there, never mind, but yeah, it is beautiful. We'll just pop that to the side for now, and we'll have a look at what our overall theme is. Harmonize 9.9. Type that in the comments to affirm your blessing. That is your angel number. And this is focused on harmonizing balance, synchronicities, being able to recognize the patterns around us each and every day that is a part of the system that we live in. And it says, let your light shine, because that system can get pretty boring and pretty mundane at times. And this world needs people like you, needs bright people, needs unique people. And you're good at this, but you need to do it in a balanced, harmonious way, because you might be a little bit too out there for everybody, or it might not be that you're too out there, but you just need to tone it down a notch so people can resonate with you on an even better level than what they already do. Because I'm getting that people really like you, you know, and I'm getting that people fall in love with you easily. You might find that a lot of your friends end up confessing their feelings to you, and you're like, what? I didn't even know that was a thing. So yeah, let's have a look at your future love. We're going to pull 7 cards. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That card wanted out, and it landed straight on top of the fill. It was covering up the fill like a... Oh, you pair are going to be fun. Interesting. Okay, so the 5 of Swords. The 5 of Swords. This is about your current feelings, attitudes, and expectations about love. So you have been around fighting relationships a lot throughout your life. It might be parents, brothers, sisters, aunts, uncles, grandparents. But there has been a lot of aggression in your life and arguments, conflict, fighting. And I'm getting that you don't really need this in your life. You look at relationships like, who needs them? That's just arguing. I know I've been there myself, but that's exactly what your experience of relationships has been. Now, number 2, fears you have about love that you need to let go of. So what I'm getting here is you need to, finding information. You might check up on people a little too often. And that might be because of your insecurities, because of how people have treated you in the past, or you may have abandonment issues. Now, you might be an over communicator. Like, not everybody in a relationship wants to hear that you had toast with peanut butter on it for breakfast, and every little itty gritty detail in your day that gets down to it like that when you want to think about it. Some people do like that. Some people think that's corny, you know. It's whatever floats certain people's boats, I guess. But in saying that, like, just be mindful not to overkill it with your person, because it is a full-on encounter when you meet your twin flame. It is overwhelming. It is intense, and over communicating might make your partner feel more overwhelmed than what they have to be. It might be nice just finding the silence, or being able to sit still with each other. And yeah, just be mindful when you're chatting, not to be gossipy. Like, try not to speak negative on anybody. If you find yourself speaking negative about anyone or anything, try and pull yourself up on that one, because that's avoiding negativity. When you focus on something, you make more of it. So that's something you want to avoid, is negativity. You don't want to manifest more of that in your life. So, number 3 is the Chariot. Something's coming in fast for you. This is current external influences on your love life that you need to notice. So, it could be that you need to travel to see this person. It could be that you are very determined to make it work with this person. You might have scored with this person recently, or it had been like you hooked up with them and you're like, score, you know, I never thought I would have been the one. I never thought I would have got that one. And it's like you're woohoo. Like, this is a relationship. This is a relationship that you have strived for, that you have envisioned yourself in. And it may even be you put this person on a pedestal because you view them out of your league. So with the Fool, hang on, 5 of Pentacles, what's this for? Situation that will bring you together is you're going to be broke asses, unemployed. I'm sorry for laughing, but that's the truth. It's like you're going to be struggling and going through hardships at the time. You might be both out of a job and meet at the unemployment agency or something along those lines. You might meet at the dole office while you're trying to get some cash to help you out between jobs if you've lost your job. I'm really getting that vibe though, eh? Like, yeah, you guys are both out of work at the same time, and that's how yous meet. But it's not like yous are out of work for long. This isn't a permanent situation. It's just like something inconvenience happened with your employment, and you've been put out in the cold, and you're trying to get back in and make them dollars again. All right, so you've got the Fool. What will you learn from one another? To jump in and take the opportunity when you can, to make the most of every moment, to live life with no regrets. In saying that, you don't want to smother this with love. Smothering the Fool with love is going to make things difficult, because one person is saying no, 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 don't do this, and the other person is saying I want to jump in and take a leap of faith, and it's like maybe one will want to travel and one doesn't. That could be that someone wanting to take the leap of faith but love's holding them back. It might be that there's a connection with somebody else that's holding them back from taking the leap of faith with you. But with the Knight of Swords, this person has a single mindset. They are fixated on you, and they are ambitious at wanting to pursue you. Very straight to the point. No beating around the bush. They say what they mean, and they mean what they say. And they're a go-getter. They know what they want, and they're going to go out and get it. So, with all this daring energy, this is what you're going to learn from one another. I messed that one up before. This is the one that you're going to learn from one another, is to be bold, courageous, daring, and jump in there when you got the chance to take what's yours, rightfully yours, so to speak. Now, the bond between you is the Lovers in reverse, so this isn't all the healthiest relationship. It's out of balance. It's like uncertain energy. I'm getting that you guys are very possessive of one another, and you don't really like other people being around or looking at, or your partner looking at them or anything like that. Like, I'm getting very possessive energy, and this is disbalanced. This is unharmonious, because you should be able to trust one another. Just because people have hurt you in the past doesn't mean the person that's in front of you now is the one that's hurt you and deserves all that pain, if that makes sense. So I'm getting that is something that you guys are going to have to work on, because that could make or break this relationship. And then you got the Fool happenings in the next 3 months. You guys are jumping in there. You guys are jumping in there. I mean, take what resonates. I know I went off on a different tangent with this one before, but there must have been a reason for that. There must have been a reason for this. Holy Spirit doesn't work without a plan. Anyway, let's get some romance and love readings. Love messages. We've got dreams. Look to your dreams. They hold all the answers you seek. Because all the answers you seek are within you. And the only thing you have to do to find any answer out is tap into the collective conscience, which you can do when you're sleeping anytime. Because we're all connected to every living being through our mind power. Connection. Love is the bridge connecting souls. Cherish those connections. Remember, God is love. The Spirit of God lives within us. We are made in God's image. Therefore, we are love. Don't disrespect love, that being a bridge that connects souls with one another. Even people that we're not necessarily that fond of. We've got to look at that bridge like that's the divine that's brought us into each other's path. And we've got to respect and honor that. And cherish the things that we learn from others. Alone time. Spend some time alone. It will help you gain clarity on your relationship. Remember what I said about this possessive energy? You guys are going to have to learn to be able to hang out with your friends and hang out on your own without accusing each other of being with another person, okay? I know it can get tricky for some people. That, you know, some people never grow out of those arguments. But if you keep worrying about that kind of stuff rather than letting your hair down and enjoying each other's company for the sake of it, you know, there's a tower moment coming in that's going to shake you both up if you keep doing that to one another, okay? So that is what I have for you. I do hope these messages have resonated and that it has been a 33:33 on the clock. Type that in. Look up that angel number. Somebody comment that angel number in the comments. I couldn't believe that. And 33:43. I got that one just sent to. Oh, wow. Threes are happening. Anyways, I'll be really interested to see what that angel number means. And definitely claim those blessings. And with this connection, you know, I'd just work on building yourself up, being strong now, so that you're not worried about being cheated on when you get in another relationship, because you've already survived that once in the past. It's not going to kill you because you know you can survive it. So you don't have to live in fear like it's the worst thing in the world that could ever possibly happen, because then you manifest that to happen because you're putting all the attention on the negative. So you need to think of the best, the most positive, you know. If you trust your girl or your guy, they're going to trust you. And by upholding that trust and showing up for yourselves and showing up for each other, by doing the right thing by one another each and every single day, You're building that trust, you're building that connection, you're building that ride or die relationship, which is what you want. All right, guys. I've been working on my book, The Apostate X, Part 1, When the Trumpets Blow, this week, trying to market it. It's a bit tricky, marketing a book. It's not like marketing a pen or a deck of tarot cards. It's harder to find the specific audience that likes reading books to begin with, because they're going out of fashion, aren't they? Never mind. My book will get made into a movie one day. I hope so. Anyways, please feel free to check it out tomorrow, because I'm doing free book promotions tomorrow and the next day, where my ebook will be free online that you can access once you check it out tomorrow. So have a think about it. Have a look at it. It's in the link of this video description to go look my book up. And I'd really, really appreciate the support. And I look forward to talking with you more in the future about, that's the other thing. I'm also doing tarot reads this week, $15 reads for half-hour reads. It's a special. I'm doing it through PayPal. So you've got your money guarantee, safety check thing there. Anyways, I'm doing 15-minute live or recorded, doesn't matter. It's whatever you're vibing with at the time. We can go with that and we can arrange that. So just send me an inbox. Like I always say, don't rely on inboxes that come from me, because I don't send them. If someone's sending you an inbox in my name, that ain't me, honey. Okay, have a lovely evening and enjoy your day. Enjoy this connection in the future. Bye for now. Hey there, my pile threes. You are here because you have chosen the amethyst snail. Now I'm getting you're a slow mover, or you're doing something slowly and meticulously at this time. It could be what you're working on. It could be what you're working towards, or you could be doing it to make somebody wait and value your time and attention more. You got the sort of, I think it's fool's gold that's underneath the snail. So pyrite's really great for protection. And what I'm getting is your ancestors are telling me your steps are divinely protected. So you don't need to worry about whatever may come up against you in this life, because your steps are divinely protected. You also got this hard shell, shelters with you everywhere you go, because your ancestors are all around you. And this shell is like that ancestral magic, the dome around you that you carry with you everywhere you go, that protects you from other people's negativity. This one says 3, increase your frequency, higher consciousness awareness. So 3, look that up as an angel number. But in order to attract positive things into our life, we need to constantly be aware of increasing our vibrational frequency. The way we vibrate at and resonate with others at, we need to do it in a way that if people are vibrating lower than us, they can't exist in our world. They're not allowed to come into our world. Even if they try to come in our world, spirit won't let them. There'll be delays, there'll be blockages, there'll be obstacles. So we need to work on increasing our frequency, all of us. But for you, with this twin flame coming in, this is something that you need to work on before you meet this person, because they might not be vibrating on the same level that you're at. Higher conscious awareness. You are very much aware of your higher conscious. I'm getting that. 8 of Pentacles in reverse. You're giving up on something. You feel inexperienced. So you're giving up. You're like, nah, I'm not built for this. You're not exactly feeling keen to keep working on whatever this is. And the Hangman in reverse tells me that you've been put for 4004 on the clock. Type it in, 44 angel number if you need to get that message. But the Hanged Man in reverse. This is a missed opportunity where you were not able to make your mind up about something and the opportunity passed you by, and it's something that you can't really let go. You're like, man, I can't believe I did that, and you beat yourself up pretty bad for it, I'm getting. And these were delays in your life, and all you can do is trust spirit with the delays. And this is like a period of forced introspection. You need to look at yourself. Can you see yourself? See yourself? Those times where we need to yell at in our own face spiritually. Can you see yourself? You know, not in a bad way. Like, it probably is not positive. I shouldn't be encouraging not to be positive, but in saying that, it's like sometimes when we have not been acting in accordance with our mind and our feelings syncing up together, and our not ignoring our feelings and stuff like that, then, and also not ignoring our intellect, because our intellect's important too, but logic, when it overrides feelings, quite often goes wrong, because good offers look appealing and logically they all sound good. That doesn't mean the person does not have poor intention that is presenting that offer to you. So you got the Magician, manifestation, willpower, resourceful. You are the master of your own universe. What have I been telling you? Oh yeah, by the way, for the future love part of it, your current feelings, attitudes, and expectations about love. Well, that is like, yeah, you're giving up on love, you feel inexperienced, you're walking away from it. The Hanged Man, you're in a period of forced introspection where spirit's keeping you single because they're like, for some reason, this headspace that you're in is not the headspace spirit wants you to be in when you meet your person. You need to snap out of that. And the Magician is telling you you can manifest whatever you want, whatever sort of relationship you want, any person you want, any situation that you want. You just need to work on yourself. Then you can alchemize the energy to work in your favor. You got the Hermit, so Spirit's encouraging you to stay in Hermit mode. Now, fears that you have about love that you need to let go of. It's like, pop that there. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's right. So yeah, fears that you have that you need to let go of is maybe overanalyzing yourself, maybe putting yourself in that introspection too much. Maybe you're your own worst critic and you're doing it too often and it's not good. You're allowed to give yourself a mad pep talk or lecture every now and then, but you can't be in your head beating yourself up all the time, man. Or girl, like, I don't know why I said that. It's just, I feel bad for you. That energy, it's like hard to deal with. Temperance. Number 3 first. Current external influences on your love life that you need to notice. Well, you've got other magicians working around you too. So you got competition with the master manifestors. You might hang out with if you're a guy, you might hang out with a group of guys. If you're a girl, you might hang out with a group of girls, and competition's stiff, I'm getting. Anyway, the situation that will bring you together is being in hermit mode. I don't know how that works. You're going to meet each other when you're at home not doing nothing. Retreating, relaxing in your den. But you might not be home mode at your own location. It might be at someone else's house. But this is how you're going to meet each other, and it's while you're going through a period of spending time with yourself and sitting still with yourself and enjoying your own company. And then number 5, speed, action, excitement is what you want, and Spirit is reminding you of this healthy balance, okay? You need this healthy balance of being patient and waiting for when Spirit says it's time for your blessings to come in. And trust me, I'm one of the most impatient people there is, and Spirit makes me hold out all the time. Anyway, 3, 4, 5. You're going to learn this patience and balance from one another. And you're going to learn to take a leap of faith with each other into this situation, because this relationship's a bit scary. You know, up here with the 8 of Pentacles in reverse, you were given up on the whole idea of love, and your person might feel the same way. You might mirror each other's energy in that. And I'm getting this person's going to be willing to take the leap of faith with you. And happenings in the next 3 months. You've got this assertive, direct, daring person coming towards you, and they're quite impatient, and they're ambitious and motivated. They're in their ego. They are in their ego. Kind of like I can get whoever I want attitude. Just be mindful of that. Make them work for what they've got to have. They can't just be arrogant and demanding. Alright? I know it's sexy when I don't know about a woman, but when a man knows what he wants, but that doesn't mean you have to fall for it immediately. Alright, that's all we need from the tarot. Let's get some romance and love messages. Proposal. An offer or proposal in the near future that comes as a surprise. Somebody in the collective energy is getting proposed to. I don't know who needs to hear that, but somebody did. Toxicity. Toxic relationships can drain your energy and self-worth. Be aware. That's with this manifestation energy too. And you've got all these magicians around you in your energy. And then you've got connection. Love is the bridge connecting souls. Cherish those connections. Now, this has come out in all 3 readings tonight. And what I've been saying is God is love. Love is within us. We are made in the image of God. We are love. Our very souls are love. What connects us to each and every other living creature on the planet is God's love for us. And that love is like a bridge to astro travel, to be able to exercise spiritual gifts by learning how powerful the mind is. Such as if you are living in a state of prey where there's always people coming at you, your hearing can be just as good as a dog's hearing, because you're living in a fight or flight state of mind, which is more like the animal nature of the brain, with the frontal cortex engaging, more so because of the subconscious animal instinct taking over. Because when somebody's in fight or flight mode, they can't always be responsible for what they do because they're following their animal instinct. It's not a human thought process. It's a feeling. It's a, like, turtles know where to go around the world to have their babies and get to the breeding grounds and stuff like that. And nobody tells the turtle. The turtle starts off hatching as an egg and making its own way to the ocean as a baby. It's just that you can trust it. You can trust whatever it is that guides the turtles, because that's the same thing that connects us. That's God's love for us. There ain't a person in this world, there ain't a living creature that you can't tap into that energy and figure out what it is you need to know about existence while we're here. Who the fuckwits are. That kind of stuff, you know. And who the good ones are, yeah. But other than that, guys, I do hope these messages have resonated. Here I got 50:28 on the clock. I do hope this reading helps you along your journey. Thank you for choosing me to be a part of it. I've been working on my book, The Apostate X, and I know I don't like bringing it over to this channel too much because this is my Mystic Seer channel. But on my Jess Shomo channel, I've got free copies of my ebook, The Apostate X Part 1, When the Trumpets Blow, out tomorrow for promotion. So I'll put the link in the the description of this video, so that if you want to click on that and check it out tomorrow, you can, and take advantage of being able to get access to a free book. And in saying that, to celebrate that also this week, I'm just like in not give a fuck mood and like whatever. I just want to do like $15 30-minute tarot reads. I'll let you chuck that at me and at a discount, and whatever questions, or it could be past, present, future, it could be a specific topic that you want your reading done on, or you might just want whatever comes out in the cards to come out. But 30 minutes for $15 through PayPal, and I won't go out of my way to reach out to you for a reading. But if we were to do extra reading also, we can go into more about this proposal, time frames, who the person could be that's proposing, what the circumstances may permit, what a future could look like with this person. We could go into all details about that. Toxic relationships, we could go into figuring out which relationships in your life might be indicating, or it might be that you're learning to recognize what's toxic. And connection is something that you need to really focus hard on. Most definitely. 52:55 on the clock. So yeah, we can do that. So feel free to hit me up for a reading if you want one. I won't reach out to you to go offering people readings, so that's how you know this channel is legit. Jess Shomo, Mystique the Mystic Seer, and Tweety are my only channels, and I've got like TikTok. I'm Tweety on TikTok, and I've got Facebook, and I've got Instagram, and they're both in Mystique the Mystic Seer and Jess Shomo. And for some reason I've accidentally created another Jess Shomo account. I don't even know how I did it. Bizarre. How bizarre. Alright peeps, claim your blessings in the comments. Drop your angel numbers below that you picked up on throughout the reading. Increase your frequency. Work on this balance. And you can't go wrong. Fist bump. Peace out.